Okay, hi all. Okay, really fastly, I just want to check to see if the angle is right. Let's see. Come on. And we're going to just, and there we go, it is. Okay, so I was asked about the shoes that I'm currently doing. Five Below ladies, y'all know how I do it. And and also as far as what my lives are the things that I upload to YouTube that are muted now. So I wanted to try to do a quick explanation while showing you how I got to this result. I do muted lives now because I have all these videos on YouTube. There are hundreds of them, and all these videos were once on Facebook, meaning I was in different groups where I would do videos. You all know a lot of them, Bling 101, blah, 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 blah. And I would, always do helpful free videos, showing people how to do stuff and showing what I've learned and the good things I've learned, the things I failed on, just to try to help people, beginners, who were like me, who needed help in the beginning. It's either you couldn't afford to pay for those classes, or you just didn't want to pay for them and you just wanted, some simple answers and stuff. And that was how I was. And I was trying to help people, but with that came a lot of things. People wouldn't say anything during my lives or in the videos I uploaded, but they would send me messages. And I'm talking about I would get messages daily, over 50 messages a day with people critiquing the lives, making fun of the way I spoke, telling me I talk too much, or telling me to get to the point, or asking questions that had nothing to do with what I was showing, like in the background, where you live in a house or apartment, how you get to do that to that. And I just felt like none of that was a relevance of anything. So boom, I started muting my lives, and I started doing lives on YouTube, on Facebook, and just did them on YouTube. And if they help people, good. If they don't, that's okay. So moving on, that's the reason why. So the first thing I did is I blew the dust off my Cricut. My girls know what I mean, because I had stopped using my Cricut for a while, because a lot of people like me to just freestyle when I do stuff, so I didn't need a Cricut. And then I was like, I need to start using my baby again, so I blew it off. I Googled flourishes, silhouette flourishes, because that's what I always do, and I found these on Google. And then I loaded them in my Cricut. I have fonts for days, so I just picked one I like to do my name with. And I got my vinyl from Dollar Tree. I present y'all, Dollar Tree. You like me? See, this is why people probably wanted me to just shut up and get to the point. Let me put this out the way, but not throw it. Okay, and so this would be the other shoe that I haven't done anything yet. Now, for me, with this fabric, there's two ways that I would try prep my surface. Meaning, say I just want to do the name. Can you see that? And say I only wanted to bling that name out and I wanted to leave the fabric or whatever as is. Then I would either use a syringe with a small tip with E6000, or my bottle, right? And I would either put the name on there, lift it up, and go with like the shadow of the name, so that when I place the name back down there, it would adhere to that E6000 onto this fabric. Or I would actually use my transfer tape. I'm still representing Dollar Tree. And I would put the vinyl face down on the transfer tape, so that the sticky part would be at the, face up. And then again, I would use a syringe on the name. I would wait a minute for the consistency, because I don't like when it's fluid, because then it'll be sliding all over the place. E6000 coming out the sides, and I don't like that. I like clean work. I know I keep saying that, but I just really don't like seeing adhesive all over the place, and people will be like, oh, you can barely see it. I can see it. And so once the consistency changed a little bit, then I would just prop that name on there, rub it in, lift that transfer tape up. That name is down there on the bottom, and it's solid. Cool. And then, of course, when I'm doing the name, I would take my E6000 again in my syringe, go over the name, and then I start placing my stones. Now, if I was still doing the whole thing like I'm doing with the other shoe, meaning I put it down, but I'm also going to be filling this in with bling. Then I would do like I did with this, meaning I would do like I told you the first 2 steps, either or, and then when the name's down, then I would do a thin coat of E6000 over the whole name, where I know it's not going to bubble or lift up because it was already secured at the bottom and I secured at the top. And then once I'm ready, then I'm freestyling however I want, which is what I did with this, as well as with my flourishes, meaning that that adhesive is underneath the vinyls like I told you I did, and then I put a thin coat on top. That's why it's shiny like that. And then I let that dry, and then when I was ready to do my stones, then I used my bottle, and that's how I started placing my stones. So that's how I do it. And when I do it like that, the bling doesn't, I keep this on lock. And then once I do the whole thing, right, and then I already know, I done already laid it, it's good, I still hit it with what? My mini iron, because I use hot fixed irons. That's all I use. I always represent, and I show appreciation to the people that help me. I'm not gonna lie, I would never be where I'm at on a level of not only knowing the quality of the stones, not only knowing so many things about the stones, hot fix and all that, without my admin Joe. Without her, not just admin, because I don't like to just say that, because admin, that just sounds like somebody you just made admin and she probably was just somebody from the group. No, this is my best friend and she's the admin, and like I said, she's helped me so much. And it ain't even, it's an even thing. I've helped her, she helped me, we all walk together, and that's how we do it. That means when I learn something new, I'm teaching her. When she learns something new, she teaching me, so we all advance at the same time. I mean, even if I want to do apparel right now, I know how to do apparel. If I wanted to know how to make jewelry, I know how to make jewelry. Lulu and I already taught me all the ways of how to make jewelry. Carla and her both then taught me how to do paint and how to make those beautiful artworks. I don't know, like, it's not even a necessity for me, but if I wanted to, it's not even like I'll be confused now. But back to what I was saying. So I will take my little mini, and like I said, these are hot fix stones. And yes, that's even with the E6000, because when E6000 and them hot fix stones ignite together, guess what? That merge and lockdown is so good. So good. I know people always say that they have friends that tell them about bling falling off. I promise you, y'all lock it in like I'm locking this in. Ain't no stones coming out. Ain't nobody telling you that. And even if they try to pick them off, do you know how hard that's going to be? Do you know how hard that's going to be? And yes, it's on. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just rolling it on now. It's on. And I'm confident with it. And like I said, I've done this already around the whole thing, including the name. And then I'm going to go in with my stones, and then I'm going to just start rocking it out. And so, like I said, if y'all have any questions or need any help, hey, just leave a message. Not leave a message, but you know what I'm saying. Just type it up on YouTube, and I will answer it. I don't answer any questions anymore on Facebook Messenger. I'm sorry. But on here, yeah, because I'll always say, all I'm asking for is support on YouTube. I'm doing free videos, free tutorials, and I'm able to answer all questions. And if there's any links to any bling, rhinestone sheets, anything that y'all have seen me use in here, I have no problem posting them up on here as well. I don't post on Facebook any links or anything on there anymore as well. That's all on here. So I'm asking you to support me for free, and I'm able to help y'all for free, and that's how we all just keep going doing it. The car video that I posted, I forgot to put the links to everything I used in it, but I went back and added all the links to everything I used in the car. The stones, the sheets, everything is in there. All the awesome accessories that I got off of Amazon, all those links are in the description. Okay, bye y'all.